Sean from Middle Grounded. Today we're going to talk about one of the most important moments, I guess you would say, in Lorneography. The first time we really saw the spectrum of emotions he's capable, the array of disorders, his possessiveness, the relationship OCD, his impulsiveness. The fact that this man has nothing else going on other than whoever he's focused on. He doesn't know how to do anything for himself. He's not very smart. He probably has no hobbies. It's taken him, 20 years to try to quit smoking? He's that guy that promises everything, I'm going to change, and he did with Ramona. And it all kind of started with this. You know how he's focused on the doctor, and he just couldn't let that go. The fact that she wasn't with the doctor wasn't enough for him. He didn't understand that if she wasn't with the doctor, she was with him. But that's Lorne, because he's paranoid and psycho. He gets a text message one night that says, "Go away," because he had been leaving some of the most vulgar and vile text messages and voicemail messages. And all she wanted, and this is probably the real woman, was just to relax, have a night off from this psycho. But he couldn't stop. Imagine after 10 o'clock, you're getting these voicemails and text messages after you put restrictions on this guy. This psycho. This angry, creepy pedo. So the next morning, after Lorne sobers up, what do you think he did? Do you think he calmed down? Do you think he realized what he did wrong? Do you think when he finally got to speak to her, he spoke to her in a loving manner, apologized, and just moved on? No, because he can't. There's nothing going on in his life. Without those arguments and accusations, he has nothing. And Ramona is his everything, and he puts all his trust, which we know is nothing more than his obsession, in a woman. It's scary. But he starts leaving those voicemail messages, and he says, "You have a lot of explaining to do. What the fuck happened last night? You with that doctor?" And then it gets more and more pathetic until we finally get to that wonderful voicemail where he's like, "Baby, I don't understand what's going on. When you're not picking up, and when you do, you hang up immediately. I don't want to lose you. God, I love you. Call me. Please call me." Oh, it's so great. It's so great when he devolves into that defeated, pathetic mess. Then he goes back to raging. Now, Ramona finally picks up, and they're going to have a discussion. Me, if I'd have made a mistake like that, I would have said after the go away text message, "Are we done? Should I wait for you to call me?" Probably would get a yes, and I would shut the hell up and wait for her to call me. Now, Lorne gets her on the phone. Should have apologized. Should have said, "I'm so sorry for the way I acted last night. I just lost it. How was your day?" There you go. Move on. But we saw what happened and who Lorne is. Not the creepy, pathetic teacup pedo. The love-lost dude who wanted to marry a 13-year-old and told her he loved her after one night. Because we know he likes the idea of telling a girl that he loves them. Because he's never had it. He's a virgin. Never had sex. Wouldn't know what to do. That's why these women on the phone appeal to him so much. I think he loves the chase. He loves the feeling that he might be wanted without actually having to pull the trigger. So let me back up. That moment in TCAP history, when we saw that, when we heard that, when we really got a good look at what goes on inside his brain, that would have been the moment where I told a woman, "Look, this is what happens when you tell him you're done. He's not going to stop." When Debbie told him, as we've discussed, "I have no interest in you. I'm not beholden to you. We're not together. We're not dating. We're not married." And Lorne just laughs it off after she tells him, "You're a psycho." I know. I was hurt. Well, don't be a jerk. I can't help it. If I could play voicemails, it would be these Ramona voicemails and Debbie. Now, Raptor Bacon has a good collection of these voicemails put to some really creepy music with eerie transitions. I think Mr. Cod, Prince Cod, has a collection of them, drunk Ramona voicemails, and there's one that it's just really odd. It's the one where he's like, if you have fucked me, you will make me puke, and I will find you and I will puke on you. Jesus, man, these are to a woman he's obsessed with and says he loves. Now, because Lorne is so obsessed, and this is important, I hope you remember this the next time you're having a TCAP discussion. Because Lorne is obsessed, and Lorne can't focus on anything other than the woman he's with, he expects the same thing, because he thinks in his head, my devotion is this strong, yours needs to be this strong. Not, maybe I should gauge my devotion on how much I'm getting. Ramona never said she loved him. She never even said they were together, except for one time I think Lorne beat it out of her. Are you not my girlfriend? Yes, I guess. That's the devotion he got from her. But ladies and gentlemen, if you are getting voicemails and text messages like that, and you block somebody like Lorne, he's going to change his phone number. He's going to call you back. Lorne is not smart, but Lorne will get what he wants if he can. And what he wanted was her to be isolated from everyone else so they could continue to abuse her. Horse dink, the doctor wasn't around, so she couldn't see what a real man was. But that little moment in Lorne Armstrong, the Go Away, I said, just go look for Go Away voicemails or Ramona drunk voicemails, and you'll find them. I don't remember what the call is actually titled, but I want you to go listen to it, and I want you to have, if you have a partner, man or woman, straight, gay, bi, doesn't matter, have them listen to those and ask them how quickly they would block you and move on. I think it'd be pretty quick. Anyway, Sean from Middle Grounded, I love you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you in the next one.